Okay, it's day 2. Uh, okay, I discovered using the cage isn't the best idea. Um, I didn't think they would attempt it, but I did think about it. As you can see, the entire bottom is lined with cardboard. Um, I took their food out because I just got off work, and they spilled their food. Um, and as you can see, there's a massive amount of food spilled, and I'm not gonna pick that out one by one, or. So that's their food for the rest of the not evening, whatever, until that runs out, and I'll make sure they have food overnight just in case. But I don't know if you can see the temperature gauge, but it's too hot. So what I did was, all right, readjust. I raised the lamp before it was down. Uh, it was pretty close. It was actually the guards were touching um, the top of the cage. Um, so I just raised it, and I had to devise a master plan to keep the because my setup isn't really perfect. I'm kind of learning as I go, but lights plugged in up there, and then I have this plant holder and a empty pot that I found with dirt in it, so it's stuck in there pretty good, and it's leaning against the cage, and that's how I adjust the height. If the table were longer, it'd be easier to adjust. Uh, but once I need to raise it more, I'm gonna let the temperature sit like that, and then I'm gonna see how warm it is. But as of right now, it's reading 100. Um, but yeah, they I'm learning as I go. The birds are really curious. They're really scared of humans, of course. And they're really smart. You can tell they're communicating and trying to figure things out. It's weird watching it because you can tell they're talking to each other. Um, they're tweeting. um, they they go one by one to each corner, and they try to pick at the cardboard to get it because they don't know what it is. So what my stepfather did this while I was at work, um, because I couldn't obviously, but this is what I was gonna do when I got home because the chicks. One got so scared this morning, it just ran right through the bars and got out. It's like it didn't take any pushing, and they seem to like that corner a lot. I don't know what's going on in this corner here, but this one right here has the most beautiful colors. I like his colors a lot. Hope it's not a he, but hey, I like the colors. They seem to like this corner for some reason. I hope it's not too hot. I mean, it's pretty warm outside, but
Let me go sleep on the water.
I have a bird sleep on the water. Sorry I had to wake you, but I can't let you drown. I cleaned their pen this morning. Oh, and I left a box in there for them to go into because for shade, and this is what they did to it. I got them another box at work, a bigger box that maybe I could incorporate that into the cage somehow, like cut it in half or something, and use the other side of the cage as like their little home. Just cover it with some paper towels so cleaning is easy. Let's see. The box might be the same width as the cage. The box is not the same width as the cage. It's actually bigger. Now, I work at Babies R Us, so we get plenty of different size boxes, so I can measure that box and then measure a box at work to see the appropriate size. that I would need if I decided to do that, but I don't want them in this cage anymore. I never wanted them in the cage. I just didn't feel like spending money on the starter kit things. I felt like that was kind of a waste of money. But I'm regretting it slightly now, but I'm coming up with a plan, slowly but surely, something we could do to where they have more room, because I feel like they're kind of enclosed, they're kind of constricted to not even 2 feet of running space, you know, and I don't, this is not the plan from the beginning, so I'm trying to figure this out, but yeah, that's a massive amount of food, but they have plenty of water, so the water thing, I figured something out. An easy way to rinse the water out is basically the same way that you, you know, when you flip it over, you just dump the rest of it out, and then put it back in. So just an easy way to clean the water. Doesn't really get much inside of there, so that's pretty good so far. But they do, as you can see, they get food everywhere, and they're trying to find a way out. I know they are. They're like the penguins from Madagascar. But yep, this is day 2. It's not gonna be as long as day 1. Oh, I figured out. I said the breed names wrong. One of them. They're not Araricana. It's Americana. I don't know if I said that wrong or right, but they're the ones with the oh wow, it's quite a stretch there. The yellow ones are the Buff Orpingtons, and the other one, oh yeah, and the other ones are Americanas. So yeah. Day 2 challenge, because they're trying to pick at the cardboard. They don't like it, and I don't like it, but they want to escape, which means they need more space. So this is the end of day 2. Stay tuned for day 3.
I'm allergic to
Chick update.